Hi everyone, thank you so much for taking my Skype call today. I do know that Mondays are a really busy time, but my team here at Synergy Group think that we have a really exciting opportunity for you guys there at LG Hooker. You really are in a tough industry where the real estate is a competitive environment. You guys need to stay on top of your game yet provide exceptional customer service. By the end of the day, you would like your employees to work harder, be more productive. Well, we know of a way to go through with this, and it's not actually about investing in more different products or services. It's not about investing in more assets. It's actually about investing in those people. And you do that through a performance and reward system. Now, performance and reward systems are a little bit strange because a lot of people think that by just throwing money at your employees, in terms of, say, a bonus scheme, which is probably the most common one we think of when we think of reward, is not actually the most effective way about ensuring that we're getting the most out of our employees. So what we're going to do today is just have a really quick look at, well, how do we actually go about that in LG Hooker? Well, how do we provide our employees with an incentive to work harder than what they already are already? So let's just have a quick look at, well, what is actually happening at LG Hooker at the moment, and how do the employees feel, and what is the current system doing for your organization? Well, in theory, not a lot. You guys do have what's called the Captain's Club, and it is actually really well publicized for the employees. Everyone knows what it is, but actually no one really knows, well, how do I get to it? And if I'm not a high achiever now, how on earth am I going to get the skills to be able to achieve what they want me to do to get into that club? It's too exclusive for the whole of the sales team to be able to achieve. So at the moment, people feel demoralized. They don't feel like they can achieve the goals that are required, and some of them don't even know what the goals or targets are. Another issue that we need to also understand is that there's not enough communication between the managers and the lower level employees. In order to have a really highly motivated team, we need to have an open communication between the two. Not only for the fact that they'll feel more comfortable with their superiors, but also for that really important thing called feedback. Because without feedback, how on earth are they supposed to know that that they need to improve, or that they may be doing a good job? There's those several really important links that are currently missing in LG Hooker, and this is also in encouraging the fact that employees don't want to be there anymore, and there is a higher turnover of staff as a result. Now, there is all these internal factors that are bad for the organization. However, it can also really affect the customer perception of the brand as well, because those employees that we were just mentioning are not getting that vital feedback. The quality of service is also affected as well. So there's all these important factors that we need to consider when we're looking at implementing a different performance reward system. Clearly, something needs to happen now in order for LG Hooker to stay above the rest. So let's have a look at a couple of methods of performance and reward management systems that we are going to implement to LG Hooker. Alright guys, so the first recommendation that we're going to look at is ensuring that we have rewards in place that actually motivate our employees to actually achieve those goals and targets that we have. So two things that we need to consider. One, intrinsic values, and two, extrinsic values. And what they are is, well, intrinsic is about, well, what does an employee do to make them feel good about themselves? What can we do to make them feel proud? And that can be through learning or ongoing development or getting more challenging experiences through the workplace. And the extrinsic method is talking about, well, what employees expect is they expect some recognition at the end of the day. So satisfying those two needs is really important when considering rewards. And one of the things we're going to do at LG Hooker is we're going to ensure that our employees have a chance to always develop further. And we are going to offer certificates and diploma programs which are funded through the government, so it's value for money. So those employees can, in their own time, upskill continually learning on the job. Not only that, it's free for them and they get a certificate or diploma at the end of their studies. But also, we need to reward that in a sense too. So, in rewarding in a way doesn't necessarily have to be through monetary value and just throwing money at them if they receive their targets and goals. The new thing to do these days is using indirect methods of reward. And these things are like gym memberships or short holidays away. These are much more effective and valuable to the employees because they know that it's actually worth trying to get to those rewards. So that's one aspect that we're going to include in LJ Hooker going forward. So the second recommendation that we're going to implement at LJ Hooker is ensuring that there is a team-based incentive program. So this will ensure that our employees can have team unity within each real estate branch. Those real estates will each have their own incentive program set by head office to ensure that within those real estates, people are working together. And the main thing about this isn't, well, the main benefit really is that there's knowledge sharing involved, invaluable experience shared between those people in the branch. That can come from highly experienced real estate agents, even to the most junior of real estate agents. Why? Because the great thing about knowledge sharing is that it can create innovation within the workplace. So not only have we got a great team unity in the workplace, but we've also got an incentive scheme so people are motivated to do this. But also, LJ Hooker could actually have the new innovators of real estate because everyone's sharing their ideas and new ideas will be born from these two team unity activities and incentive programs. But just like the first recommendation, the rewards that come from these team based incentives is that they need to be something that the employees feel motivated to actually achieve. So ensuring that head office actually gauges the feedback from employees about, well, what sort of rewards you'd like is really important here as well. Otherwise, no one will be motivated to actually get in there and achieve these targets or goals. So the final recommendation that we're going to implement into LJ Hooker is the performance management system. And this really gives the managers an opportunity to work one-on-one and have meetings with those employees who are doing great and those who might need a bit more opportunity and development in the workplace. That's currently absent from LJ Hooker, and this will provide exceptional great motivation for the employees because they'll have someone that they can talk to, get advice from, get praise from if they're really doing that well. But the most important thing is that performance management system, you need to have meetings on a regular basis. So it'll need to be at least fortnightly and a human resource information system available for those managers that they can access and keep track of those employees' results. So this is really important because being able to track the results means that you can then give more praise or recognition or maybe offer more training or more development if needed. Okay, so there you have it. That's 3 easy to implement recommendations that we're going to put into LJ Hooker to really improve the productivity of our employees. So just recapping, that was a performance reward system that actually has rewards that employees want, tailored to what will actually make them more motivated to work. A team-based incentive scheme promotes knowledge sharing within the company and really ensures team unity, and also a performance management system to really give feedback to those who are performing and those who do need more training and development, or give the employees a much more happier sense of feeling belonging within the company. So make sure when we go back to work now, we're going to ensure our employees feel happy and motivated in our workplace with these recommendations in place. And if you have any more questions at all, please feel free to give me a call.